What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's the 429ster here. And today I had a little change. I know we've been going off the NFL lately, but I've had a little change of what I want to do this video on. But before we get to that, I need to give a huge shout out to my boy Will. He's my cousin. He's my homie. It is his birthday today. Can we get a happy birthday in the comment section down below for Will? Yeah, but it's a great day already. We were playing last night, and I told him as it hit 12, I was like, man, happy birthday. And I was like, I had to be the first person, you know? But let's get straight into the video. So today, I was like, I'm going to put a twist on the well-known Bible. Now, it's not going to be some change in the stories or anything, but it's going to be like, you know, the 429ster version. So, here we go. We start in Genesis, and I don't know why it's called that, but Genesis, we're starting there, and God is sitting there. Yeah, I don't know how long he's been there. A long time, I guess. But he's sitting there with nothing. And he's like, you know what? I want to create something. You know what I want to create? The world, the earth as we know it today. And then creates like the animals, the trees, the water. But of course, God was like, I'm going to create water and then make it undrinkable. Okay. And then he's like, I want to create some humans so I can talk to them. And he creates Adam, and then from Adam he creates Eve. So that leaves the question, if the man was created first, is the man more important? No, we're not going to get into that. But, so, there's Adam and Eve, and they're in this, like, garden, which, I don't know, they might have liked their vegetables. I'm not a big fan, but I don't remember any, like, pizza restaurants back then, because, you know, I'm a big fan of pizza, but if there were, I mean, I'd love to be there. Otherwise, I'm fine. But, you know, they were, like, perfect. It was, like, amazing. And then this snake goes talking to him, and I'm like, huh? A snake can talk. Now, this ain't one of these weird movies that we watch these days. There's a snake talking. If a snake tried to talk to me, it wouldn't have a chance. It'd already be dead. But anyway, so Snake is like, you want to go eat some food? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, hey, there's a tree over here. And they're like, yeah, that's the one we're not supposed to eat off. They can have anything they want, and they're not supposed to eat off with one thing. How hard is that? Except when someone tells me not to do something, it makes me want to do it. But anyway, so this snake is like, you want to go eat off that? And the one's like, we're not supposed to. And he's like, you did not hear me. Do you want to go eat off that? And she's like, oh, sure. Next thing you know, she's eating. Adam's eating. And then somehow they're naked. Then they're like scared because like they've just done their first wrong thing. I don't even know. Probably 5 minutes into it, they've done their first wrong thing. Sinned. No. Now we need Jesus. But anyway, that's a long way away. But anyway, so now they're sitting there and they hear God and they're like, oh no, we messed up. We gotta hide. So then it's like a hide and seek chase. God's like, where are you? And Adam and Eve are hiding in the bush, naked, together. And then after that hide and seek game, it says that Eve birthed two sons. Now, I don't know what happened behind that bush, but that's not for me to infer. That is for y'all to infer. But something happened in between that and the birth. And then they had two sons named Cain and Abel. No, not sugar cane, like C-A-I-N. And not like I'm able to do something, A-B-E-L. And Abel was a good man, and Cain was a good man, but Cain didn't want to give up his best for God, and Abel did. So therefore, God found favor with Abel because he was able to. But and Cain got very jealous. So what do people nowadays do? They kill each other. I mean, Cain killed Abel. Then God was like, "Where's Abel?" Like, God doesn't even know. And Cain's like, "Oh, I don't know." I'm like, "The corpse is right there. What do you mean you don't know?" And then, they bear another son, which is how the generations start going. We don't know anything else about Cain. I guess he goes off and dies like his brother. But, so then, I think it's like Seth or something weird, goes off and they start making this lineage, and these people, like, were living, like, I think Adam lived to, like, he was 930. My dad would be lucky to live to 93 based on the environment and all that. You know, air pollution, you get diseases when you're older, weak immune system. I guess they didn't have that back then. But yeah, so you go down a few things in the lineage, and you go to Noah, and Noah is like this guy. He loves God, is doing everything right, marries a woman, has kids, and when he's 500 years old, now, if I'm 500 years old, I'm going to be eating some ice cream in a bed. He's 500 years old, and God is like, I want you to build a boat. Now, not some pontoon boat or some jet ski looking boat nowadays, not a yacht, an ark. This was such a bland boat. It was just huge. It would be like you buying a house, like the biggest mansion ever, and just putting nothing in it. Yeah. So he built this ark because God was like, I'm done with these people. They have sinned too much. And he's like, I'm going to save Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives. He's like, I'm going to save them. I'm going to save them. So why would you need a boat again? Oh, yeah, because it's going to rain. No, not that. No, it's going to like rain, like the rain where I can't go play basketball anymore. The rain where it's raining so much that I don't want to get myself wet. And it rains and it floods for 40 days and 40 nights. That's over a month. And if you're not in a boat and it floods, what's going to happen? You're going to die. Water saves your life, and it can also kill you. So it's at a point where Noah and also 2 of every animal. You got to save the animals. I do not know if there were dinosaurs on the ark. I have no idea. It says 2 of every animal. But, so Noah and his family and all the animals arrived safely after those 40 days and 40 nights. And, you know, God was like, we're going to start something new. But, you know, it was a big boat and all that, but honestly, there are bigger. But yeah, and then, you know, there's even a museum about the ark. And they think the ark is under some ice in Turkey. You can go discover that yourself if you want to go over to Europe/Asia, because Turkey's in both. Yeah, but that's all for today. Please, if you want part 2, please just comment down below part 2. And like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Thank you to everyone who has, but that's it for today. See y'all, guys. 429ster out.